Next up, we have Hatti Moore. We start with Ben and Andrew.
Hatti, to earn this, and I mean, it's going to be the first regional ever in that stadium and the first one in a long time. I know this was a big time goal. So what was the feeling like when you saw your name, and not just saw your name, but as a top 8 seed?
Oh, we were pumped. This was one of our main goals that we set at the beginning of the year. We really wanted to not only be able to host a regional, but also have the potential to host a super regional. So that was really like just an awesome feeling for us, just knowing that we've accomplished so much and just proven ourselves is something that's indescribable. We can't wait.
Hatti, can you put into words the emotion of just hearing your name as the 8th seed, especially considering, last year with COVID and not even COVID, just the fact that you weren't even able to make the postseason if it were to happen?
I mean, we knew we could do it. So I think we weren't shocked at whatsoever. We were excited that we finally got the opportunity to do it. I mean, we knew we could. We've proven ourselves, and I mean, you could tell by the reaction on the screen. I mean, that says it itself. We knew we had the potential to be the 8th spot, and we've been waiting for it ever since we got back, or even before the SEC tournament. We knew we could, and we were just pumped. I mean, that's all I really have to say. Can't really say anything else than that, but we're excited.
Colin.
Hatti, I'm sure you remember UCLA in 2019. How much does that postseason experience carry into this year for you guys, if at all, because it's been 2 years since anyone has played in the postseason?
Yeah, I mean, we try to shut that one out of our minds a little bit. We had one really good win that year, and I think that's something that we can take into this postseason, just saying, like, you never know what's going to happen. Like, we ended up beating the #1 team in the nation, and that was an awesome moment and something that I'll remember forever. But I think that this is a completely new team. We're able to do so many more better things than this year than we were several years ago. We all want it more than ever, and especially me. This is my last year. I know that everybody has my back, and I have theirs, and we want to go all the way. So we can't wait. We're pumped.
Natalie.
What's the confidence level of this team heading into regionals? Coach said it earlier. You guys played a College World Series caliber game against Florida as well.
Yeah, well, that was tough. This past weekend was one of, I've told my teammates over and over, this was one of the best memories that I'll ever have in softball. That this past week was just not only at Tennessee, because we came back and got 2 really big games. I've never had this much fun playing softball before. It's just been indescribable, really. Our confidence levels through the roof. We know that we can beat anybody, and not even knowing that we can beat everybody. It's just our confidence that we have with each other as teammates, knowing that we could put any person in the lineup and knowing that they could do it. Each person, we talk about all the time, 1 through 9. I don't know how other teams pitch to us. Every single person in our lineup is solid. And it's never like someone comes up in the lineup and we're like, oh crap. We know they're going to get the job done. And that's an amazing feeling, because I've been on teams before that's not the case. So the confidence that we have in each other, knowing how far we can get, and just knowing our abilities is something that's really incredible. I've never been able to experience that with any other team before.
Colin, you have another one.
Yeah, Hatti, what are your thoughts on the teams in your region? I know you guys split games with Iowa State this year. You won the one at home, obviously, but just the thoughts on the 3 teams coming here.
I mean, we've said it before. Our main goals were to just host. Obviously, we didn't really care who's coming here to play. Obviously, Iowa State, we've played them before this year, and they were 2 really good games. They're a great team, but we know what we have, and we're really excited to be able to play them again, especially at home. That's awesome. And we know, I mean, it doesn't matter who we play. It's going to be a good game, and we're going to give it our best shot. So.
Natalie, Colin.
From a fan perspective, what does it mean to you to bring this to Columbia? Final year here, you guys finally got it here.
Oh, we have the best fans. If you look at any game that we ever travel to, our stands are packed with fans. We always have people traveling all over the place. I mean, when we got back from the SEC tournament, that was yesterday. We had fans already lining up with posters outside of the field, waiting to say hi. So we're glad that we could do it for them, just for them to be here for us, because I know they show up every single game. And that's an awesome feeling, just knowing that they believed in us, and being able to bring it back here for them just so everybody can show up and bring their post. We've already been making posters out there for everybody. So we know the fans are going to show up and we're going to hopefully pull this one out for them. We're really excited and we're excited to see them in the stands, hopefully have a packed house.
Hattie, as a veteran on this team, the highs and lows of that Florida game on Friday, what are some of the things you think this team can take from that and use to have success in the postseason?
I honestly think that there's not one moment in that game that we can't take away. I mean, we've been talking about it for the past 2 days. I told Emma Robbie, who hit the home run in the 7th, that was without a doubt my favorite moment that I've ever had playing softball, high school, travel ball, college, ever. And we didn't even win, which says a lot. You could hear it in our voices and see it all over our faces on the field. Like we were all, I know I was bawling. Like we were all we were crying. That was just an indescribable moment that I will remember forever. Just knowing that, like Coach said, that was a World Series game right there. That was that kind of caliber game. Just the fans, like we walked out of the field and we got a standing ovation from every single team there. It was incredible. Just knowing that we're never out of a game, which we knew that beforehand, but that really just proved it. They're one of the best teams in the country. And I mean, we really should have beat them every single time we played them, honestly. I mean, that's also a sore subject, but we know what we can do. And I think our pitchers threw a great game, and knowing what they have to do in order to kind of finish out a game and what we need to do to figure out how to score early. We left a lot of runners on base. So we've learned from that, knowing that we need to jump on them early and be able to score as many runs as possible. But honestly, there's really no negative takeaways from that game at all. They were all great moments. And I know it was a hard loss for all of us, but it was one of the best games I've ever played.
All right, thanks, Hattie.
Thank you.